I truth you, yeah. Low and moving now, rim forever, yeah. Twin turbo spooling, yeah.
Alright guys, part 5 I believe. So what I'm going to be doing now is installing the wideband today. In this episode I'll be doing the wideband on the back down here on the exhaust. I'm also going to redo the exhaust because right now it's a 2-inch and I want to upgrade to 2.5 just so it can have better flow. And yeah, and then I'm also about to do the coupler for the intake. So let's get started. Since I'm here, let's unbox the couplers for the intake because it's just kind of on the real weak right now, so get that taken care of. I'll keep this. These are parts from my wife's X5, just from the bumper. I'd still got a few bolts I gotta put on. But I did a conversion, so a lot of that stuff doesn't even apply anymore. Alright, I think these are 12s. Yep. Just in case. Alright. Let's get onto the car. Alright, here we are. Everything has been running pretty good actually with this setup. I do need to get new O2 sensors. The front banks, but other than that, everything's pretty solid. I'm also going to be putting this somewhere inside the car. I'm not sure where yet, but it will be inside the car. Alright, so I'm about to take these off, put these on, and then I'll be back. Went ahead and finished up the couplers. So here they are. And while I was down here, I also went ahead and move the map translator. So there's the wire for the GMF, and it's going up into the cabin through under the seat, and I have it right here, so that way I can easily access it, take it open, and make adjustments. Right now I'm on 210cc injectors, so they're maxing out, but 440s or 360s will be coming soon, so yeah. All right, so I've skipped around a little bit. I didn't see a point in recording this process because, I mean, you've all seen me cut and weld. Basically, I went from the single outlet from the turbo and I cut in another pipe so I can be dual exhaust again. Aesthetics mainly. I mean, it might have a little bit better sound to it. I don't know. Yeah, but I did put the wideband sensor back here. That was just kind of recommended, right? So after the turbo, it couldn't go in this section because there's frame right there, and then it was too close to the turbo to go here. So the straight section was it. I did end up running the wideband back here through the car, under the carpet, goes in that hole right there. Once I get everything mounted, I am gonna silicone that hole up. So I'm leaving the, well, I don't have, oh, the sub. I'm leaving the sub out for right now. That's my fancy little subwoofer. Pretty loud. So now I'm about to put this back on and plug that up, and then we'll start it up and see what we got going on. Be back. All right, well, exhaust is back on. Let y'all see what it looks like underneath. Oh. All right, so we got there. Once that side, and then the O2 sensor, or the wideband there, goes up there. I did zip tie it to this just to keep it off the exhaust. Then up to the hole. The hole's sealed now, and it's been a while since I showed y'all. Here's the turbo setup. Okay, turbo. I do need to coat these pipes, so everything's starting to kind of rust. I live in Houston, so it's pretty humid. And I don't generally drive with the, I don't drive this car when it rains, so. Here's the other side. I am still planning on putting the map translator somewhere like in the cabin, but alright guys, so we're at the point of the install for the wideband that I'm taking these gauges out. So far I've taken out the glove compartment. You just pop that down, there's some screws underneath. The hard part is this guy here, so you have to get way down in there, and there's screws. There's two, one here, then there's one here behind it. You got to get down in there. You can't get a screwdriver, so what you do is you get one of these, and it's a whole kit I got off Amazon. And this kit, you just stick that, and then it ratchets. So now I'm about to take it out. So once all the screws are out, it should just pop, slide out. Also, to move the stamp away. It's gonna take some wiggling, so I'll be right back. All right, so we got it out. Josh, show where the screws are we took out. Right there, right there, right there, and there. Now we're about to hair dry film. Make sure you get that. Now we're about to open up this with the flathead. Uh-oh. Oh, they come up. Oh shit, I broke it. Alright, turn it off, Joe.
How?
Press the orange button. Alright, so we took these two screws out after I broke the shroud, and now this is off. So now I'm going to take these out by, hopefully these screws, we'll see. Let's see. Yep. And then we'll put our other gauges, our glow ships, in here, and put some holes in the back to hold it in. And that'll be it. So we'll be back. Alright, John. Alright guys, so I put the gauges in. I really didn't even use this. I just stuffed the gauges in, and then I took silicone pipe, as you can see. So I'm gonna color that black, and then this one fit good though, because it has a shroud. These don't have shrouds, so I need to buy some shrouds, and then it'll cover that little piece there. But they're good to go. And then just you know, tuck the wires. So now I'm about to put it back together, and yeah, we'll have boost, wideband, and then my coolant temperature. And I'm gonna get oil pressure on the pillar, and oil pressure and voltage, maybe something else on the pillar. So time to put it back together. Oh, and then so I'm running the wideband through the center, and since it's rear turbo, through the center, and then probably put a hole back here and run it out the back. So doing that now. Also, so when I put this kit together, I ran out of aluminum pipe, so I used a steel pipe. But I think I'm gonna end up either coating this or replacing it, because it's starting to rust. But everything's been doing good. This oil return, it's been doing just fine. It's not too much pressure. So alright, sorry y'all, I forgot to put the center console back in. But also, the gauges came out pretty good. Let me turn it on for you. So I need to figure out how to make that thing. Well, this one's red. This one needs to stay red. Yeah, let's pull it out, see what it sounds like. I'm trying to make sure the gauge is right. It's too rich under idle, but it's not rich enough. So I got it set pretty good. I also have the gauges working. So we got boost, AFR, and then temperature. I will be putting the transmission pressure, fuel pressure over here. But I got it dialed in pretty good. I don't have the VR4 injectors. I do have the 210 cc's. So I did have to make some adjustments on here. So the idle is pretty rich adjusted, and then the driving is a little rich, but as you can see, it stays pretty good. So we're at 14 AFR. If I give it a little gas, we get down to 11/12s right before boost. The problem is I'm not able to go into boost still. It's the AFR, even with the wide open throttle, turn all the way up to rich. It's still like, once you get into like 1 PSI, it's still running like 13 AFR. so that's definitely not safe. What I will be doing is getting some VR4 360cc injectors and basically redoing this. So yeah, that's what we got. I'll go ahead and do like a quick little pull up until 1 psi just to show y'all what we got. So hold on one second. Alright, so here's a quick little, here we go. See, it's still in the 13s at 1 psi, so I'm not gonna go any further than that. So yeah, that's it. I'll post the settings that I have right now for the stock injectors. This car is fine to drive as a daily right now. I'm gonna just stay out of boost. I can get up to 0 psi, and it makes cool noises, so that's cool. But yeah, next episode I will get some VR4 injectors, install them, and then we'll do some retuning, and then I'll actually do some pulls and boost, probably 5 to 8 psi. So thanks for tuning in, y'all. Say bye, Ja.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.